Hi. All right. Let's do what does the collective need to know. Maybe I'll do the I'll do the Celtic cross spread or just channel some general messages. Let's see what wants to come out. This card wanted to fly out. We got the Four of Cups. You're not seeing something that the universe wants you to see. You are blessed beyond measure right now. You are protected and divinely guided in ways that you do not wish to acknowledge or accept. But you are. There is so much around you that you need to celebrate. Your brain, your mind is at its peak. Like it's nothing has ever been clearer. Nothing can be any more clearer than it is right now. And for some reason you are not choosing to focus on the blessings, but rather choosing to focus on an energy that is naive in nature or young in nature, or not at the not at the similar intellectual capacity as you. And the universe is asking you to tap into the universe is asking you to not focus so much on the generational trauma that you have, and rather focus on also the fact that you have received generational strengths too. Generational trauma is not the only thing that you have received from your ancestors. There is a lot of generational wisdom, there's a lot of generational gifts, there's a lot of generational blessings that you have received, and it is time to focus on that part of your generational gifts rather than constantly focusing on, that was Five of Wands, rather than constantly focusing on what your lineage has not provided. Yeah, you see, the union needs to happen within. The union of the divine masculine and feminine first needs to happen within. We have both the energies within us, masculine and the feminine. And there's so much imbalance right now. There is so much imbalance right now. Yeah, we got the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot. Life is changing fast. I get it. Life is changing super fast. Life has been constantly happening to you for the past couple of weeks, especially since the beginning of this year. If you're watching this, if when I upload it, right when after I upload it, I'm not denying that the up and down, the constant circles of first being high, then low, then high, then low, that's constantly happening. I hear you. I get it. But if you choose to restore your balance within, this up and down, this back and forth, all of it will stop bothering. It will stop bothering you. It will stop mattering, because you will understand the alchemy of things. You will understand that this is life, this is how the cycle goes, this is how the universe functions. The planets in retrograde, or the time period being something off or on or anything like that, all of it will eventually get to a point where you will acknowledge it happening. Yes, you will acknowledge its existence, but you will reach a stage where you will stop putting your reactions or responses to your life situations on these timing of events. All of these events that happen, the planets, the retrogrades and everything, they all exist for a reason. Us as humans need to be rechecked, need to be held accountable, need to go back into our brains and revisit things so we can learn from them. Retrogrades are all about re-evaluating, reconsidering, rethinking, reanalyzing, all the re's that you can think of right now. And what is happening right now is precisely that. Going within, going inward, and analyzing and recognizing and letting yourself learn from the experience, letting yourself understand why what whatever is happening, and what is it trying to teach you? Again, in that moment when you're going through whatever that it is, I get it, it's difficult, but the wisdom, the divinity, the understanding of these core concepts of the universe should be and needs to be so rooted in you that every time, even if life is happening to you, you are acknowledging it. Definitely you are acknowledging the pain, you are acknowledging the suffering, you are acknowledging it, but at the same time, at the back of your head, you are telling yourself, this is happening to me, I get it, I'm feeling so and so emotion, I'm feeling sad, upset, angry, whatever that is, but after a point, I know that I need to bounce back from this, or this is part of the plan, or whatever that philosophy is that you believe in. You need to have that anchor, something that keeps bringing you to the recognition of your strengths, to the recognition of your gifts, to the recognition of what you already know, to the recognition of what is. A lot of you need to tap into the divine feminine energy within, just so you can heal right now in a healthier way, heal right now in a much more just so you can heal right now. Let's just keep it at that. Someone in your surrounding has already been a very wonderful guide for you. A wonderful guide for you. It's almost like maybe it's a feminine, or it's a female figure whose essence is feminine, or because again, masculine, feminine, we have both the energies within us, doesn't mean that a female is feminine or male is masculine. No, a male can have feminine core energy and a female can have masculine core energy. Look it up, please, if you don't know already. But whoever this influences in your life, it's time to practice what you hear them preaching, which you understand, which you resonate with, but do not practice. It is time to practice. Also, it is time to practice if you are the one who keeps preaching certain ideologies or philosophies or anything to other people. See? Magician. You are the creator. You have the power right now to change the narrative, change the definition of things, change the story that you have been constantly telling yourself about whatever it is that you're going through right now. Again, I know when you're going through it, it's easier said than done. I get it. But the thing that I was talking about, the reminder at the back of your head, like, okay, I'm going through these emotions, but this is the time period and then I come out of it, and like that kind of an ideology or that kind of a principle in your brain, if that makes sense. Judgment, the call card. It's up to you. It's totally up to you. It is always going to be your call. The way you react, the way you respond to whatever is happening in front of you, that reaction and that response is always going to be your call. All right. So yeah, I guess that's it. I hope you took something out of this reading. Take care.